All right, just a little heads up for you guys starting this episode. Um, I noticed while editing episodes 13 and 14 that you're going to watch here on Wednesday and Sunday, um, I accidentally recorded these two videos with no game audio. I don't know how I did it, but um, if you notice it's a little bit more quiet in the background, that's my fault. It's just an ongoing saga of me screwing things up, which is it's fine. It's just a learning process, I suppose. But you'll notice it's two full episodes where you can't hear what's going on in the video game, so it'll just be me talking and breathing heavily into the microphone, unfortunately. So I'll try to fill in a lot of that with background music or something. But like I said, it's a learning process for me, guys. So just bear with me, okay? Thanks. All right. Today, guys, episode 13. We're going to take our foot off the throttle for a little bit. We're not going to be pushing forward, and we're just going to have some fun today. We're just going to go around, have a little casual day of recording here, and not progress in the game so much. You know, I feel like we've been pushing really hard to enchant our weapons, to go into the Nether, to start collecting stuff for endgame. But we're really missing, I think, part of the fun of the game of just exploring. So, what we're gonna do today is just go around for a little bit, and like I said, just try to have more fun. And like I said, if you don't like this game style or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. But I've been getting a little bit of feedback from some people that says, "Hey, man, just pump the brakes a little bit." So that's what we're going to do today. Just going to try to relax, have a little bit of fun. I probably won't be leaning forward as much, so I'll try to sit back in my chair a little bit for once. So like I said, let's get into the episode, and thanks for watching, all the good stuff. So let's get into it. So we've had a ton of saddles for a long time from all the fishing we've been doing. So let's go ahead and actually start using one of those. So, and we also have plenty of horse armor, but I don't want to use the diamonds just yet. So let's bust out some gold armor. So what we'll do is we'll go over and try to tame a horse. We do have a couple of horses that have been in this village for the longest time, already fenced up for us. So let's see if we can go maybe talk to one of them before we see walking around. Maybe we'll get one of those. Any other horses that aren't penned up? Oh, there's another horse up there. Oh, look at the baby cow. What up, baby cow? Very loud for a baby cow. Alright. I'll tell you what, this one looks like a winner. So in order to tame a horse, we'll first get in here. We'll close it up behind us. In order to tame a horse, we need nothing in our hands, so we'll move the torches real quick. And you need to jump on top of the horse, okay? To mount it. So now that we're mounted on the horse, I'll try to show you guys. We're mounted up on the horse. If it likes us and it already has some hearts and stuff, we'll be able to hit the inventory button and we'll be able to open it up. So this horse already likes us, okay? So we'll go up to it and we'll add a saddle to it and we'll add the gold horse armor. So now this is what it looks like. Well, this is what it looked like. All right. Now we can test to see how high it can jump and generally just how fast it is. Okay. So, oh, we can see an acacia village over there. Oh, there's a gray horse right there. Okay. Stand by, Mr. Horsey. I'll tell you what, you can stay here with some hay. We'll test out, see how good this other horse is real quick. So, oh, did he disappear? Oh, that's going to be super disappointing if he disappeared. I wanted that gray horse. Did he disappear? Can you believe that? In the time it took us to drop off that horse, that gray horse disappeared. Alright, we might have to go back to the other horse real quick. Okay. So, and you know what? Since we're going to be exploring, we might as well open up a map and benefit from this. That way we can remember what's all around us. So we remember that we went to a village over that direction and we got our potatoes. We do know that there's a sand village over here, but I think it was all zombies, villagers out there. So tell you what, we'll go over here. We're going to get our paper out and we're going to get out some iron and redstone. We'll take it up here real quick.
And we're going to go ahead and make a compass. Cool. Now, just like my buddy Bellboy pointed out to me in one of the comments from one of our earlier episodes when we were talking about map making, you can also just drop a compass and put one piece of paper, technically, boop, down there, and that can also make the empty locator map. If you remember, what we did is we went to the crafting table and we went to make a compass or the empty locator map, and we actually needed to use the 8 pieces of paper. But since we have a cartography table already, we can just do it this way. So shout out to Bellboy. Thank you, sir. So let's put this down here, and we'll get the empty locator map. Okay. And we'll go and open it up. And that's what our little village looks like. And our house looks so cool. Look at that. With the roof up top, it's all gray. All right, so we'll put this back in here. And we're just going to max this bad boy out. Since we've already done this before in a previous episode, you guys know what it looks like. So we'll keep just tossing it in there. And perfect. All right, so this should be the 404 map. Sweet. So, oh, it's getting to be nighttime. So we'll go and take a nap real quick, come back up, start the day fresh. Alright, since we have this map out, we're going to go ahead and throw it into our offhand just like we showed you before. And we can put all the rest of this paper back in here. Oh. Alright, and we'll put the iron and the redstone back as well. Very cool. Alright, cool. So now let's go back out here and just start exploring a little bit. I do realize that you guys can't see the map so much, but again, this is just for me so I can remember where we go and what we opened up and explored. So I know my beautiful face is going to be covering up most of the time, but that's okay. All right, let's get back to our horse here. And we'll put the saddle and the armor back on him. And here we go. We'll go this direction for now. And you know what? In the event that we find something cool and we want to get off our horse, we can always bring a lead with us and like a little fence post or something. That way he doesn't wander off, because if you watch this, here, we'll try to go real quick. Sometimes your horses like to wander off on you, and that's no fun. So we do have a couple leads from where these wandering travelers and their llamas died. So what we'll do is we'll bring a fence post and we'll bring a lead with us. And it sounds like the horse is already wandering off a little bit. Cool. So basically what happens is if, like, let's say we want to jump off somewhere, we'll just put this fence post down, we'll hit the lead, and we'll attach him. That way he doesn't go too far on us. So, but in the meantime, we're going to be riding him, so we can take all that off. Oh, that's just going to float there randomly. Cool. All right. I'll tell you what, let's go this direction. I think there was a sand, like a desert village over there earlier. So, oh, look, a little bridge. And let's see if we can make this jump. Yeet. Wahoo! Oh, another jump. All right. So we are moving. We got plenty of arrows with us too. We're jamming. Oof. All right. So over here is an actual sand temple. So just like we talked about earlier, we'll hop off our horse real quick. And we'll put down a fence post, lead to post. Cool. Now he's not going to go anywhere. So this is just your basic structure that can spawn. A lot of times in worlds you'll find different places like this. Like this is a sand temple. There's also ocean monuments. Those are found in the ocean and they're underground or underwater. But these are just random structures that you can find. Pretty basic builds, nothing crazy about them. Cool little decorations and stuff in the, if you can see, it's like chiseled out sandstone. So they look pretty cool, but it's what they have on the inside that counts. Remember, that's always important. Okay. So if you look around here, you know, it's all pretty dark, you know, there should be like a little staircase over here or something, you know, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So sweet little setup, right? Well, if we start digging underneath it, it's what's on the inside that counts, remember we said. So this is a very fast pickaxe, so I'm going to try and not. All right, cool. So if you look down bottom, there's actually, anytime that you find a sand temple, there's going to be these little hidden rooms underneath them, right? So let's very slowly try to work our way down there. If you look in the very middle, right there, that's a pressure plate, okay? And so what the pressure plates do is like, if you have something that can be activated next to them and you press it, it's going to turn it on, okay? Whether it be a little redstone machine or what we'll show you when we get down there. But it's something that we have to be very, very careful around. Because if we happen to step on that pressure plate, it's going to be a very bad day with us. So basically in the sand temple, this is all treasure down here. And whoever it was that put the treasure down here must have booby-trapped it. Because they do not want you to get to that treasure. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're working our way down slowly. Very cool. All right. All right, and we are working our way down here. Okay, cool. So since we made a little staircase down here, what we're going to do is we're going to open up these chests and see what we can find inside. Another diamond horse armor, a couple bones, some gunpowder, and some rotten flesh. Next chest, just a bunch of sand and bones. Not very good loot, but loot nonetheless. We'll still take it. A bunch of string, a piece of emerald, bones, and sand. Again, not the best loot in the world, but we're not going to pass it up either. Some pieces of gold, rotten flesh, spider eyes, bones, and more. You guessed it, sand. Okay, so what did we talk about the pressure plate, right? It's going to activate something. So let's, instead of stepping on the pressure plate and finding out what's going to happen, let's dig underneath. And look at this. TNT. So we'll get rid of all of this TNT. And we'll go ahead and collect it all too. And then we'll work our way back up. Okay, so now when we step on the pressure plate, nothing's going to happen. If we were to step on that pressure plate another way, it'd be a very bad day for us. So, oh, let's go and build back up. And you know what? We'll take the treasure chest too. Just in case I happen to find this place, I know that I've already cleaned it out. Then I don't have to get too excited. Okay, so just for an example, if we were to... Ooh, there's an illager right there. You know what? I feel like we're pretty confident. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. So there was 9 pieces of TNT down here. So let's say that we had it right here. There was a board on top of it, and then we had a pressure plate that was right here. Right? This is what would have happened had we decided to just drop down and go get that treasure. I stepped on the pressure plate. Imagine that just 9 times bigger. So that would have been a very bad day for us. So we probably would have died, would have lost our armor and everything like that. We know where we were, so we could have came back and picked it up. But that's why we avoided just dropping down there to get those chests. And it's pretty much the same setup for all sand temples, so just be aware of that. You know, you have to just be a little bit cautious when you work around there. So here's what we're going to do with this guy. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but now that we have diamond armor and we have some better weapons, let's go ahead and see if we can't shoot this guy. This controller's a little bit hard to aim, but we're going to do our best here. Booyah. So if you look at the top right corner, if we ever get close to a village, it's going to start a raid now, okay? And we can hang up this banner. Cool, it's a little fun little thing. But basically, if we ever decide to go near a village, it's going to automatically act what's called a raid. And up at the very top of the screen, you're going to see where it says raid, and it's going to come in waves of just enemies that we have to fight now. So this is an Illager tower, okay? Obviously, guess who's here? Illagers. So we're going to be very careful in picking off people that we can see. Sometimes, like that guy just disappeared on us, but Illagers can be anywhere around this tower. Oh, here's some people in the tunnel, or in this puddle right here. Cool, cool, cool. And Okay. We'll work our way out of here. And this bow is so cool. Are you gonna hide behind that tree, really? Yeah. Okay. Oh, cool. He burned. He had an enchanted bow, but sometimes he won't drop it. And yeah, it doesn't look like he dropped it this time. But that's okay. Alright, so let's work our way... Oh, we can see a couple of them from down here now. That's awesome. We can see if we can't pick a couple of them off. Oh, too low. Cool. Hit one of them. Alright, sweet. And we do have a better sword now too, so we'll be able to beat these guys, I'm sure. Alright, let's find the entrance to the tower. And we'll get our sword out since we're not going to be doing range damage anymore. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them in here. So we'll very slowly work our way up the tower. Oh, there's 3 of them right here. Oh boy. Alright. Good deal. Oh, someone's aiming. I heard him pulling the crossbow back. Alright, sweet. Keep our way working our way up. And the very last guy's here at the top. Sweet. Oh, there's no more. There was one more. Alright. So let's see what we got up here. Dark oak logs, some potatoes, another crossbow, and some more arrows. We have plenty of arrows already, but we'll go ahead and take those. Dark oak logs we can keep here for now. Let's make everything orderly though. Good deal. The potatoes. We have plenty of potatoes now. And the crossbows. We really don't need to carry the crossbows, so we'll put all the crossbows in here. That one's fully healed, but these are kind of damaged. Alright. And this was the Illager Tower. Pretty easy for us because we're all well geared out already. So, but a very cool little structure, especially when you're riding up to it. They look pretty intimidating for sure. So we'll keep going down back here, and we'll check out the other little structures that are around. It's nighttime now, so there's going to be some mob spawning, but that's okay. Okay, they have a little workshop here. Oh, and there's another Illager banner. I think they're like Illager leaders or something. I forget what they're called, but whack. Whack. Let's see if we can get this last leader guy. Whack. Good deal. And we'll go ahead and collect the other banner. There were some more banners hanging up from the tower, but I like those as decorations so they can stay up there. You see them? 1, 2 up there at the top. We can actually hang those around now that we have them as well. So there's 2 more on this side as well. So we'll leave them right where they are. We don't really need to worry about collecting those. So what we'll do is real quick. Oh man, my horse is like surrounded by zombies. Yikes. We'll start clearing some of this area out. Stay still, creeper. Whack. Whack. And whack. Cool. Oh. That was a little itty bitty shot, wasn't it? Alright. So I would like to go off to the village and drop off my stuff, but remember I can't return back to my village right now because unfortunately I am cursed. So it's called Bad Omen, and it'll be on me for the next hour and a half almost. So yeah, we're not going back to the village anytime soon until we get rid of this. So there's a couple ways to get rid of any of those negative effects. You can drink milk, which basically you just take a bucket and use it on a cow, and that'll get rid of the any negative effects that you have on you. Or you can just do the raid. So if we can find another little village around here, we can actually start a raid up, and I can show you guys what that is real quick. And then we can also get rid of it, obviously, because once we do the raid, the Bad Omen will disappear. So there's a big river here that I don't want to cross with this horse. Let's see if we can find a way to cross it. Oh, I went down a little hole here. No worries. Back in business. Okay. This is really shallow water. You see it's only 1 deep, so we can actually cross. If you get into deep water with a horse, anything more than 1 block, you see you fall right off of it. So that's why I'm trying to avoid crossing the river, because I don't want to have to walk around this horse. So if it's somewhere like you can find to cross, that's what I suggest you do with the horses. That way you don't have to worry about getting off of them and going across, anything like that. But if you can't find a place to cross, which I think we just did right here, cool. If you can't find a place to cross, you can always just push the horse when you get into the water to your desired location. If you want to cross like a river or something like that, crossing oceans or anything like that, probably not too feasible on a horse, if I'm being honest. So we'll keep exploring this way and see what we can't find. And already it looks like we're coming up to another village. This one looks like almost like our village. It's a little oak village. So let's see if we can't get close to this village. I kind of... Oh, there's another village there too. Oh. Which village looks bigger? We don't want to get too close or else we're going to activate this raid. Oh, hello baby husk. Let's see if we can get some high ground here. Boop, 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 boop. Don't blow up, creeper. Alright. That's a pretty good sized village. But that one may be a bit bigger. There's lava over there. I would like this moon to hurry up and get back to daytime, but I also don't want to wait forever either. So I'll tell you what, we're just going to go ahead and start this raid. So as soon as we have, since we have the bad omen on from the Illager leader that we killed, the guy with the banner, as soon as we get close to this village right here, they're going to start this raid on me. So I'm going to get my post and lead ready for when I get off the horse. Yeet. Uh-oh. Oh, he shot my horse. That rude. Hey, stop shooting my horse. Shoot me. Alright. Cool. Alright, we want to cross this little river right here. I shot my horse twice. So you can see the one little heart that has been lost from my horse, but he'll get his health back, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so let's put the fence post down here. Lead and lead. Alright, now we know he's pretty much safe. Alright. So now that I'm in the village, it should start the raid. And I'm not sure why it's not starting. Oh, there's monsters nearby? Guess I can't. Cool. Cool. Killed some Endermen. Got some pearls. Ouchie. Cool. Sweet. Okay. So all the monsters nearby should be gone. So let's see if I can't sleep through the night here. Just remember, if I do go back to the house, I need to make sure I set my spawn point. So what I'm not seeing is any villagers here. Which may be why the raid's not starting, because I think you need villagers to start a raid. And at this point, I'm not seeing any villagers whatsoever. Oh, there's a skeleton in there. There's another blacksmith. Are you kidding me right now? Mr. Skeleton? Yeah, that's what you get. Let's see. No. Not seeing any villagers. That could be why the raid's not starting. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, maybe let's try to go to the other village and see if there's villagers there. I don't know where these villagers would have gone. Oh, look. This is a brewing stand. Brewing stands are made from something that we just collected from the nether, which are the blaze rods. So that's really funny that we found one of these. Alright, cool. We'll take the brewing stand with us, especially since there's no villagers here. We'll also take this with us, cool. Because it's a bell, and bells are cool. Hashtag bellboy. Alright. And look, my horse has friends over here too. What a social little horse he is. Really? No villagers here either. I don't know where all the villagers went. You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't remember seeing any villagers at my place either. I know the first day we had some. There's another brewing stand there. Huh. Well, that is very strange. Beds and everything. It's not like an undead area. Let's go explore a little bit, see if we can't figure out what's going on. Oh, terrible jump again. Oh, where did my horse go? What? What just... My horse just disappeared. Alright, well. Interesting turn of events, I suppose. Oh, and we are in luck because there are villagers here. So, just like we talked about with the raid at the very top there, this is going to be the first wave that's going to start coming out, and we have to listen for this horn, if you'll hear it. So the horn means that that's where they're, that's where the bad guys are. So here they are, right here. So it helps us find a direction to go to start fighting these guys. So since we have the diamond armor, we're gonna just go head first and start fighting these guys. They are hurting us like crazy though, and when you start getting down to a lower number, it's gonna tell you how many people are actually left alive. So, all right, the next wave is starting. So we'll be sure to listen carefully and try to find out where they're coming from. Right in front of us. It sounded like maybe they were up here. Yep, here they are right here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We're low health. We're about half health right now. So we're going to make sure we eat up real quick. All kinds of loot right here. We're going to have to get rid of some stuff here. What is that? Fortune 1. Not something we need, but... okay. Oh. We can hear them. What we don't want them to do is start killing villagers. Here we go. We'll stay back on this one since our health's still going up. Oh, he moved. Booyah. And that should be it for them. Oh, he dropped a enchanted book. Let's see what he dropped. Oh, I don't have any inventory again. Let's get rid of the melon seeds. Knockback charge one. Okay. This next wave is coming in now. Uh-oh. Oh, he's back here. That zombie's gonna be terrible for us too, though. Ooh, big guy. Alright, let's get rid of him first. We'll get rid of these guys next. Dang it, he shot us. Alright, only one guy left, and it's the big rhino looking guy. Cool. We'll go and keep this guy away from us. Alright, doing good. Typically these guys drop saddles, which he did. Okay, cool. So we'll make sure we pick up another saddle from this guy. And now we'll be able to get a horse back too. Oh, I want to kill this zombie real quick. This husk rather. Okay, and I want to kill this guy too. Because I don't want any zombies in this village. Because if there's zombies in the village. Oh, there's a witch there. Oh, witch. Oh, another witch. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Alright. Oh, skeleton. He's not somebody that we need to kill for the raid, but still. He needs to die. Another witch. Alright. There are 2 more people left in this raid. Oh, there's one. Cool. The flame effect that was on him since he was in water completely went away. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that fast. Cool. And cool. Another wave. Whew. They're making us work for it today. Alright. Still a whole bunch of junk that I need to drop later, but that's okay. We'll listen for the horn. Back this way. Oh. Oh, that guy's riding on top of one. That's cool. Awesome. Ooh. Ooh. Awesome. 2 mobs remaining. We want to make sure we pick up all these emeralds. This is a great way to get emeralds for us. Okay. And this is another saddle. We don't need the crossbow, so we also don't need the armor, so we'll make sure we pick up that. Alright, 2 mobs remaining. Oh man. Okay, so this guy, he's like an enchanter kind of guy. And he actually can cast spells and stuff. So I'll actually let him do an attack on me real quick, just so you can show what he does. And it hurt me for 3 hearts with full diamond armor. So that guy's pretty nuts. Yeah. And what he dropped was called a Totem of Undying. So basically, if we're about to die, and we have... Oh, I have to pick it up first, don't I? And we have this thing in our inventory, it's basically going to bring us right back to life immediately. So Undying means we're not going to die. So really cool that we got one of those. And let's see if we can borrow someone's bed real quick and sleep through the night. Sweet. Okay. Also, now that we've... that's kind of glitching. After we've got rid of the Bad Omen and we've finished the raid, we're going to get what's called the Hero of the Village enchant. So it's basically just a buff. When we go to make trades now with villagers, it's going to be at a discounted rate. You see how typically it's 22 carats to trade for 1 emerald. Now it's 16. So if we had it to level 2, instead of 6 pumpkins, we could trade 5 for 1 emerald. So it just betters your trades that you have with the villagers, because you basically save them. So what they don't know is that we brought the raid to them. So we didn't really save them if we brought the trouble, kind of. But that's okay. We won't tell them. So let's see what this guy has to trade. This is a cleric. So if we have 23 pieces of the rotten flesh, which we actually have 29, we can make this trade right now, and we get an extra emerald. So if we had 2 pieces of gold, if it was level 2, we would be able to make another trade for emeralds. So clerics are actually pretty cool. And I think that's it for what we have here. Now that we actually have an extra saddle, we can find another horse as well. So that'll be pretty cool. And then we can make our way back to the house, which is where I think we will be going anyways. Look at this little brown banners. That's a cool little structure. What is this? It's just a little guy's house. That's awesome. All right. So We know that our house is back this direction, just looking at the map. So we're going to head back this way and head home. All right, and home sweet home. Okay, so episode 13, we're going to wrap it up here. We were able to do some exploring. We found a Illager Tower. We were able to find a sand temple. And we even went through an entire raid, which was pretty cool. But there are other generated structures that you can find all around. There's different types of villages. Like we've seen the oak villages, we've seen the acacia villages. That's where we actually had our raid with the orange rooftops. But then also there's like spruce biomes where you can find different villages, and they all have different like kind of structures for their houses and stuff. So pretty fun just to go around and explore. As far as bigger structures go, there's also the ocean monuments, which are under the water, and then sometimes you find what's called a woodland mansion, which just is a ginormous mansion, typically found around dark oak trees, those biomes. So. If you see those, trust me, you'll know. And the inside is actually filled from what we remember from the raid. The people with the axes, who do the melee damage, and those little enchanters, the invokers, they're also in the Woodland Mansion as well. So if you see them, just remember, steer clear. Be careful, because they do hit for a lot. Like I said, even when we had the full diamond armor, the invoker still hit us for 3 hearts from 1 attack. So if you look, we only have 10 hearts, so he hits you just a few times, you might be in some trouble, especially if there's multiple people and you're not prepared. You can get hit quite a few times in a very short amount of time. So just be careful when you're exploring, but other than that, pretty fun, laid back, easy day. If you guys have any questions about what you saw, some of the things maybe I rode by, didn't explain it to you that you want to find out about, just hit me up in the comments, and like I said, I'll be sure to clarify that. Just give me a timestamp about where you saw what you saw, and I'll try to better explain it to you. But this is episode 13. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Do all the things you've all been doing, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Later. Oh, look at the baby cow. What up, baby cow?
Moo.
You're very loud for a baby cow.
Yeah.